Hello, Lou Hamilton from Audible Elegance in Cincinnati, Ohio. Once again, I'm filming from home. And if you get a chance, take a look at our work on Facebook or Instagram. We also obviously have the YouTube video, and we're on X. I meant referred to it as Twitter before. Tonight, I'm doing another video from home, and I'm going to reach back to one of my blogs that's on our website from November of 22. And it was called The Forgotten Element. And what I want to talk about is a couple things you need to do to get ready to, how should we say, winterize your audio system or home theater system. And one of the most important elements that's often forgotten in the winter time is humidity. During the summer, we don't seem to have too much of a problem with it, but during the winter, the relative humidity levels change, and of course, a lot of people will use electric, gas, oil, or any number of sources for heating their home, which really dries things out. And this creates a couple different problems. One is static, which is a common foe when people are playing turntables and records, because there's static discharge. But I had a funny one the other day where one of my employees, in fact, had a turntable that is electronically controlled. Philips used this on the 212, and he happened to have it on his old JVC table that he was just hauling out and getting ready for the garage. And like an elevator, they had these little touch panels where you touch it and you make things happen. They light up acknowledging your command. And these systems work on you grounding, essentially, and completing the switch circuit by grounding it. And if your hands are real dry, a lot of times those switches won't work. And in his case, we were almost going to get into service on it until I asked him to lick his finger, which he did, and voila, everything works just fine. So humidity plays its role in how everything sounds and performs, and even works, or you have static on records and such. So don't forget the humidity. But that also leads me into a second subject on turntables during the winter. A lot of people don't realize that during the winter months, the air pressure changes to a different level and its density changes. And this affects how we hear things. So normally what you do is you're going to, from the standard, let's say you track it 1.7 grams or any other number, but during the summer, you have it at 1.6, slightly lighter. And then during the winter months, you actually increase it to, in this case, 1.7. Now, if your standard is 1.7, you might try 1.8 and listen to it. And when you're making that adjustment, keep in mind that you may need to also adjust the anti-skating on your turntable, and so that it sounds proper. And the best way of doing either one of those adjustments is to increase it by 1/10 of a gram. If it sounds better, increase it by 1/10 of a gram again. If it sounds even better, well, you're moving in the right direction maybe, or maybe you're not set at the right amount. And you do the same with the anti-skating. But if you go a step and he goes, well, that doesn't sound as good, then back it up. You're using your ears to judge what the results are. But in any event, there's definitely a change in the tracking force between winter and summer months. So I hope these couple handy tips help you get your system ready for enjoyment during the winter. Thank you again from Audible Elegance. Bye-bye.